Fair trade is all about improving lives. But we don't do that through charity. There's no handout in the fair trade movement. In so many countries, in Africa, in Asia, in Latin America, the laws protecting workers are very, very weak, or they're not enforced. So for much of the agricultural working population around the world, life is very hard, and it's not very safe. That's what fair trade is trying to change. In Ghana, for example, historically child labor has been a huge problem. We find that fair trade and cocoa co-ops are building schools, creating scholarship funds, and sending kids on to high school and on to college. In Rwanda, we find communities that have invested in clean water and women's health. In Uganda, vanilla farmers get 8% of the final export price on average. But by connecting with the fair trade buyers here in the U.S., these small family farmers in Uganda have been able to get a fabulously higher price because they're not selling to local middlemen. So with the higher price, they in turn have been able to invest in the quality of the product. And the vanilla now is just incredible. The biggest change that we see on large fair trade farms and in the apparel factories is they're working in a safer working condition. They're getting bonuses as a result of fair trade. Workers are able to sit at the table and address problems with management. So there's a level of confidence that you just don't see outside in other workplaces. And so there's this invisible dividend in the fair trade world that you can't see, but you know it when you talk to a farmer. It's hope and pride and dignity because people are solving their own problems through fair trade. Fair trade is not a charity. American consumers are not going to buy fair trade products just because it helps some farmer. If farmers get fair trade certified but don't produce a good product, it's not going to get sold in the fair trade market. One of the important features of fair trade is we are helping farmers invest in quality because they understand that their long-term income is very closely connected with their ability to produce high-quality products and be reliable business partners to the U.S. companies that want to buy their products. So we see a lot of the fair trade premium monies being spent by co-ops strengthening their own quality, strengthening their own business capacity. I was in Rwanda recently visiting coffee farms that are part of the fair trade community. And they've built new mills. They've trained their farmers in how to produce better quality. They've built cupping laboratories that allow the farmers to learn the taste of their own product for the first time. I was very inspired to see how the Rwandan farmers have come together into co-ops and built the foundation for producing some of the most delicious coffee in the world. So what we've discovered is there's a direct correlation between the quality of a food product and how much money the farmer received. So if we ensure that farmers get a decent return for their harvest, they're able to produce much higher quality. It's just logical. And the difference is there in all of the contests and awards and competitions that fair trade farmers continuously win every year.